One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Chanticleers will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So North Carolina's offense will go on the attack first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Finds his man. It's Goss. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Right back to the well. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
The Chanticleers getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Croman Hope. He'll pull it down and run. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the shot to clear has come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the move. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
They go to the draw. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide? And I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Looking for the goal line. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on fourth down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds a tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the...
Brings into the open. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got his man down the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Air Force was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Falcons performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Quick strike complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The shot that clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now... down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive from the 42. Sends it back in motion. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The give to the tailback. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll leave it with the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the shot that clears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Snagged out of the air. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
Carolina 14, North Carolina 3.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. catch in the middle. It's Goss. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. Looking for space. It's Goss. And the ball's free in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Chanticleers have taken it inside the 20. Trying to run, it's Simpkins. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Touchdown, Chanticleer! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right?
He's got it down the left side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. You know, when you get off to a tough start in conference play like these guys have, sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through it, play out the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in all 3 phases for 4 quarters, and they haven't been able to do that yet this year, especially, David, when they've gotten an ACC play.
Yeah, and they've struggled. It's not the start they wanted, but what a coach is talking about. Like, when you get some adversity, how are you going to respond? And how do we finish the second half of the season so we can build on it for the future? It's not pretty, it's not fun, but let's finish strong throughout this conference play.
The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far. There he goes! Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Chanticleers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go right back to it. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard, just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
Running back searching for a hole. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
From the gun, running back gets the give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. Looking to pass, it's Croman Hope. Using the quick game. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. And the Chanticleers want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hinton. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Give to the running back. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in, it's Goss. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Goss. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Motion from the back. Now from inside the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Culliver. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
They'll go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. A first down run in the red zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. This will likely be the last play of the half. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Quarterback desperately trying to get it off, and he cannot. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And do you think there will be second guessing about passing on a field goal try? We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Chanticleers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
To throw, it's Croman Hope. He's got him at the 45 on his way. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep air.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Intentional run. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just couldn't quite hook up on that last pass play. Now it's third down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Dances away. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Wide open downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Shipp. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Gauze. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they got the running back out on a route one-on-one. He's got to do a better job separating, though. Just not a good enough route so that when he caught it, he got tackled right away for a gain of no yards.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that set.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Great example of how a 2nd half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. 1st half looked bad. It looked like it was weak. It looked like it was ugly, but now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
North Carolina, 10.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot. He gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting.
Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hoke. Right on the money. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Gonna run it. It's Simpkins. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Chanticleers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Steps away. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And the beatdown has ensued.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Colorado State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Gets the back moving. Just keeps slinging it. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here comes the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later into the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Wants to throw. It's Croman Hoke. Makes the grab. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Chanticleers with the 1st and 10. On the run, it's Edwards. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the shot that clears will send out the punt unit. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership, come out here, lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they...
Wide open spaces. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The shot that clears after exploding for that huge run. Back to work. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Trying to pound their way in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Culliver. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Culliver. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Wants to throw on first down. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And the Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Handoff from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.